What's good, family? Welcome back to another video with your boy. Now, I'm gonna call it the Houston pandemic, the Houston spring break epidemic pandemic, where everyone is catching STDs. They're absolutely wilding out over there. Now, first thing is first. If you're over the age, if you're 26 and up, you should not be participating. We're gonna have to take a look in the mirror and ask myself, what am I doing here during spring break with all these 18 to 22-year-olds? I get it. 18 years old, 22 years old, you want to experience things. You're experiencing a new freedom of being an adult. Not saying what they're doing is good, not saying what they're doing is right, but it's just human nature to want to experience it. But once you start hitting like 26, 27, 28, what are we doing here? Are you going to settle down? You going to get a family? Because that's definitely not where you're finding your wife. And if you do wife her up, not a high probability y'all staying together. Call it a baby mama, if you will. But there have been a lot of trends going on TikTok. There's one trend, it's called First Day in Houston, where a guy that has slept with a girl, he literally takes a video of her inside the bed, exposing her on TikTok. It's been that and a lot of other things going on. So we're going to give this video a look right here with the compilation of everything that's just been going on in Houston. The group chat before and after Houston spring break.
Hey y'all, I'm Tamia. This is me before Houston.
This is me.
Straight cooked.
Hey y'all, this is Maddie, and this is me before Houston.
Okay.
This is Madison.
She cooked too.
Me after Houston.
Yeah, they all cooked. See, this is the first day in Houston. You gotta think about it like this is someone's daughter. You feel what I'm saying? Someone like
I know for spring break.
like for a fact, her mom came across that video. There's no way her mom is escaping that video. You feel me?
And all y'all going to Houston, I'm going to tell y'all what the STD rate has been from 2025 to 2026 in case you decided to go out there and hunch. Yeah, this for you.
Wait, hold up. I might have just witnessed the most ghetto scene in the past decade. This is what we're doing to fit girls in the car. It was never this serious. It was never this serious to get from point A to point B. That just shows y'all didn't have no Uber money, no Lyft money, buns half out. Like, come on. Like, being young is no longer an excuse. Y'all gotta just do better.
You
Not
decided
gonna
to go
lie.
out there and hunch. Yeah, this for you. I just thought somebody was calling me. Okay, syphilis has surged all the way up to 79% in the year 2025, leading into 2020.
Let me tell y'all something. When I went to Colombia, you know they have certain places in Colombia, certain blocks where there's literal prostitutes. I was unaware of this. Went up to one of them. I'm like, what are you doing tonight? She was like, working. And she literally meant working the streets. And I kid you not. The Colombian prostitutes, they dress the same exact way as these girls right here on the streets. Promise you.
Ain't
no difference in apparel.
It increased in 17%. Gonorrhea, chlamydia has surged 32%. And the ages are from 15 to 24 years old with that. All the hot spots, where they're saying like the main sources of these STDs are coming from: Montrose, downtown, OST, South Union area. The demographic is black people, Hispanics, whites, ranging from the ages 15 to 35. Yeah, so if you went to Houston for spring break, I hope you didn't hunch nobody out there. Thank you. Have a good day. Be safe. Have fun.
See, that's one thing about the Asians. They stay their ass up out of this. It was the blacks, Hispanics, and whites. The Asians is long gone. That's because their parents, they be serious. They'll go home and literally get a butt whooping for whatever they did. No cap. Another first day in Houston trend. Exposing someone's daughter. This dude look grown too. This is a grown man. Brother's a grown man. You gotta think to yourself, why are you still this excited about sleeping with a random girl as a grown man? As a grown man. There's nothing to be that happy about. Look at another grown man exposing a girl, bruh. Unless that is his girl. You never know nowadays, bruh. She look cooked. She is done.
I don't blame any of the restaurants or the beaches for charging astronomical prices for spring break.
This is Daytona in Florida. This is not Houston. We're still gonna watch it.
This year. Y'all really thought y'all was gonna go into people's restaurant broke? I seen a girl who said that, oh, they charging $300 per table. Yes, bitch, I would be too. Y'all not finna come in here with y'all slides, lashes, and lace fronts, book bags and shit, just to run out, just to do a dine and dash. No. In order to even sit in my restaurant, you're gonna have to pay a fee. That ensures me that you not finna dine and dash. All I've seen from Houston and Daytona Beach was a bunch of nonsense.
It was a bunch of nonsense. Another girl exposed. He's too happy just to have a girl.
Y'all was gonna be getting fucked in Houston while y'all got a nigga back out home. The least you could have did was leave after you got fucked. Now your ass on the internet looking like a goofy. And it's multiple videos going around like that. Talking about first day in Houston. Oh my God. The way I been a nigga fingers back so motherfucking far if I wake up on this internet, sleep, laid up after a session, bitch. Oh, I tap dance on a pile of motherfucking Legos barefoot before I let some shit like that happen. Y'all not moving pee at all. And you know what? I'm not judging a one night stand because I might have did a couple or two. But I am judging the simple fact that y'all got niggas back at home and now y'all on the internet being exposed for fucking. First night at that. So you stepped out on your relationship for a nigga you just met first night. That's where I'm confused. Well, I hope if y'all was fucking, you know, the niggas at least paid for it because y'all just going for free. No way y'all going for free.
Well, she just exposed herself. She just exposed she's had a couple money transactions in her past. Another first day in Houston. Look at this young man. Extremely ecstatic that he got with a girl.
How I feel about all these people going to Houston for the spring break? I say they young, they hoeing. Let them have their fun. You feel me? They young and they hoeing. And everybody talking about them two bitches that was fucking in a car. You know how them conversation went? The next day, them bitches woke up in the Airbnb and said, bitch. She said, bitch, we had a time. We had a motherfucking time. She like, no, for real though, bitch. We can't get that drunk tonight because last night we was wild. She said, no, for real, for real. She like, bitch, we all over the internet. She's like, but you can't see our face, bitch, so they don't know it's us. Like, that's how their conversation went. So let them hoes be hoes. Like, let them hoes be hoes. Like, they is young. They is out here. Hey. Now, all that fighting? Yeah, no. I got to get out of Houston with that fighting and shit. There's no reason you should be coming down here fighting. You know, everybody be bedazzled out. Whether it's real, whether it's moissanite. Everybody got jewelry on. Whether they got on real tennis shoes or DH gay. Everybody look good. They got their little fits on. Why are y'all down here fighting?
Nah, you know what I find more cool than just holding around, being celibate? I find that even more cool. I've been celibate for the past couple of months. Obviously by choice, you feel what I'm saying? But that's much more powerful. You stay out the way, you have a much more clear mind, self-discipline is on point. But look, we have another guy, another man, happy to show the world that he slept with the girl. This is their accomplishment. This is the accomplishment of 2026 here. I slept with the girl. Man, cheesing like a kid. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta mute that. This is us because we're young hoes in Houston spring break. There just ain't no shame about it no more. Another, bro, that's someone's
Roughly
daughter.
3 million people went out to Houston for spring break. A bunch of those people had unprotected sex. A bunch of those people contracted HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis. Syphilis rates are up 79%. A bunch of those people will go home thinking that they got out safe. They're clean. They will think that for months or even years. They won't get tested thinking that they have nothing. They'll have 2, 3, 9 or 10 partners. And those people will have 2, 3, 9 or 10 partners. And those people will go on to have 2, 3, 9 or 10 partners. Suddenly there's hundreds of thousands of people with HIV, syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea. America is about to experience a full-blown STD epidemic. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to explore the field. You deserve to explore yourself and your desires. But the more active you are, the more responsible you are. You have to go get tested. You have to have that awkward my chart conversation, and you have to verify that it's true. Because now people are editing their my charts. Starting this past week, every time you scratch that itch, you are running the risk of being the next person with AIDS. If your partner went to Houston this past week, go get tested. If you plan on hooking up with someone in the upcoming weeks,
Bro, partner going to Houston in 2026 is like your girl going to spring break in 2019 or 2018. And you didn't go with her? Oh my gosh. Someone grabbed her butt. Whether it was consensual or not, someone grabbed her butt. It's just how it goes. I witnessed it.
ask for their my chart. It goes for everyone, every gender, male or female. We are all human and we all need to be taking care of the one body that the universe gave us.
Hey, family. Now look it. It just comes to a point. It just comes to a point like where it's like, yo, when are we gonna let this up? Now, I'm only speaking the way I'm speaking because I'm gonna be honest. I've experienced it. I prioritize God in my life. But I'm gonna be honest, I've moved to Miami at a young age. I moved to Miami at 20 years old, and best believe it was the girls that was like a big factor in it. And I'm like, I'm in one of the states with the most beautiful women, for sure. But I'm here to let anyone know that ever feels tempted as if that's the way to life or that's what's about to bring happiness is not. Because at the same time, when I did move, I felt very detached from myself. When they're going out here acting wild, doing all these things, constantly having sex with all these different partners, best believe there's a void that they're trying to fill, and they're unaware of how to do it. So they continue in that same exact cycle. What they genuinely want is real, genuine love. They just don't know how to find it or where to find it. But the place that it resides is in God. And I talk about that more on my second channel, Noah's Ark, first link in the description. I love you guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.